And now, marine weather around Alaska.
And coastal water forecast for the south coast, southerly winds for Friday at 15 knots, central coast southeast at 15, east 15 for the north coast. And for Lynn Canal, north winds at 10 knots, Stevens Passage southeast at 15 and south 15 for Clarence Strait. For Saturday, south coast, southeast winds 25 to 30 knots, and the north coast, east winds 20 to 25 knots, southeast at 25 for Clarence Strait, and southeast 15, Stevens Passage, Lynn Canal, southeast at 10. Prince William Sound, northeast at 10 tomorrow, variable winds 10 to 15 knots. For the North Gulf Coast, Barren Islands, Kamishak Bay, and Cook Inlet, all variable at 10 or 10 to 15 knots. Then for Saturday, northeast winds 20 knots for the inlet here, 25 knots Kamishak Bay, east winds 20 knots for the western North Gulf Coast and the Barren Islands, and east 20 to 25 knots for the eastern coast, and Prince William Sound east winds at 15 knots. Kodiak Island, variable winds to northeast winds at 10 to 15, and variable to northeast winds at 10 to 15 for the Akpen, and west winds at 10 for Bristol Bay. Akpen on Saturday, north winds 20 to 30 knots, northeast at 10 for Bristol Bay, east-northeast at 20 knots for Kodiak Island. Eastern Aleutians, Friday, small craft advisories, northeast 25 to 30 knots. Gale warnings here for the central Aleutians, northeast 35 knots. A little bit stronger out west here, northeast 30 to 40 knots with seas up to 20 feet. Much lighter on Saturday for the western Aleutians, especially Kiska to Shemya, winds coming down variable 5 to 15 knots, and then small craft advisories heading on in to Adak and Atka, north at 25. Pick it up to 30 knots out of the north for the eastern Aleutians. Southwest coast tomorrow, south of Nunivak Island, north at 20, northwest 20 for the Yukon Delta coast. Brisk wind advisory, St. Lawrence Island, northwest at 25. Northwest at 10 for Norton Sound, northeast 20 in the Pribilof, St. Matthew Island, north at 15. And for Saturday, Norton Sound, north winds 15 knots, north at 20 now for St. Lawrence Island, 25 knot northwest winds for the Yukon Delta coast, north at 20, south of Nunivak Island, small craft advisories for the Pribilofs, north at 25 and north 15. St. Matthew Island. And for the eastern Beaufort Sea coast, east winds 20 to 25 knots for Friday, and the central coast east at 15, east at 20 for the western Beaufort Sea or Arctic coast there, and light west to northwest winds at 10 for the Chukchi Sea. And for that area on Saturday, west to northwest 5 to 15 knots, western Arctic coast east at 15, and central coast here east at 20, and the eastern coast, brisk wind advisories, east winds at 25 knots.